Welcome to this overview of the hybrid online version of the Unitarian Universalist Leadership Team Institute. This will be piloted in the spring of 2014, and we hope to launch in the fall of 2014. Here's how it works. Each congregation that's participating will have to register at least 4 of their leaders for this school. Each leader can choose from one of several tracks. For this particular demo, I'm using 3 different tracks. One is a introductory track called Smart Church, which is a systems thinking track. The second one is Leading Change, which will give the participants some basic theories on change management. And the third track is Adaptive Leadership, which is an advanced version of Leading Change. Once people are registered from their congregation, they will participate in bi-weekly modules. Each module will consist of an online live workshop that'll be recorded, and then also some other kinds of materials like readings or other videos to view. So the first week they would participate in an online workshop and then do some reading. And then 2 weeks later, the next module would be available. That would begin with an online workshop and some additional readings. And then there would also be a common session for all of the participants, which would be a lens, which is a kind of sensibility of perhaps multicultural views of ways of looking at things or intergenerational views of looking at things. So after these first, the participants will all get together in a community of practice. This will be a Saturday all-day event where folks from a geographic cluster will get together at a local church. This will be facilitated by 2 to 3 peer consultants. The actual webinar classes will be led by our professional UUA field staff. So the next series of bi-weekly modules will also include a live webinar workshop, but that will be supplemented with peer practice circles. So members of each learning module, so for example the Smart Church folks would get together in either a web or a phone conference and have some discussion questions to help deepen their learning. And this would happen again for the next module. So they would have the module, then they would also meet with their peers who are taking the same module with them. And then there would be another lens session on another kind of way of looking at information and looking at how our churches work, perhaps the changing context. And then after these sessions, there would be another community of practice, again held locally on a Saturday with peer hosts working with the participants. Then there would be another series of bi-weekly modules and communities or practice circles until there's a total of 9 modules, including the 9th module being yet another lens. So the other piece of this is each cluster community of practice asked to do some sort of cluster-based project. This will be at the discretion of the participants. They might want to plan a common class for other leaders. They might want to have a choir concert. They might want to do some sort of project that gets them to work together on something. And then they'll get together for one final community of practice day and graduation session. And once they've completed the course, they will be awarded badges from our virtual badging system. For example, the Smart Church graduate would get a Systems Thinking badge, the Leading Change would get a Change in Conflict badge, and the Adaptive Leadership would also get a Change in Conflict badge. So this is a brief overview of how this online version of our leadership school will work. We hope that you'll be able to join us.